Guys, we have some new developments just in I want to share with you all in a timely fashion. First off, the SEC coming out and saying we have more delays for you with the Ethereum ETF as they are going to delay Grayscale. Now, we know that just yesterday they came out and said that they were going to delay BlackRock's Ethereum ETF. And here we go again, right? As the commissioner recently just said, and we talked about this yesterday, they were not going to approach Ethereum ETFs like they did with Bitcoin ETFs. They openly and publicly admitted that there was wrongdoing there, and they held back progress in this market. In fact, years of progress that we could have made and been way farther ahead in this market had they not done these delays. But here we go again, right? Same shenanigans with Gary Gensler and the rest. Now, tomorrow we have PCE data. Jerome Powell coming out and talking on behalf of the Fed. I've taken some notes here on what's happening here, what to expect. And I believe we are going to see quite a bit of volatility, guys. We are going one of two ways, up or down. As yes, I do expect increased volatility. We're pretty flat today as we are just waiting 24 hours, right, until we hear what is to come. Now, negativity has been in the market as far as employment, inflation data, but this has undercut the excessive optimism, I will say, that we had for the Bitcoin ETF. So here we are, kind of on that hangover with the Bitcoin ETFs, sitting kind of flat, and now everyone is waiting for this PCE data. Now, the Fed expects, right, 75 basis point cuts for the entire year. Moving on, we have interest rates that are expected to remain steady, and this will be the first time that Jerome Powell speaks on behalf of what they are doing. And so it's something we're definitely going to want to closely monitor. Of course, I'll get you updates here. Make sure you have those notification bells on. But the issue we have is currently right now, the market is still expecting more significant moves above the Fed's predictions. This has me a little weary. Current level of Bitcoin and altcoins do still reflect that optimism. So we could potentially see a downturn in the market. I've been saying, we could potentially be looking at a 35K Bitcoin or lower. I'm not saying we're going to lower. In the long term, we are going to go high this year, in my personal opinion. We're still in a bull run, right, guys? And we still have a lot to look forward to. I think we're, 86, 87 days or something like that until the Bitcoin halving. I believe after that, we're going to start sailing higher. But be very leery on what we are to hear tomorrow. I'm not really making any big moves here today. And I know there's some expectations or anxiety, I should say, with XRP in particular, as people are getting afraid of the courts coming out and potentially changing their thoughts and what they said about sales on the secondary market not being securities. I want you to understand my opinion. This is very low probability. This is not going to happen. However, the market hates uncertainty, and that is what we are seeing for the overall market, but we are seeing with XRP in particular. Now, this could allow us to have a big opportunity, as if we do dip in the 40s. I've been very transparent. That's when I'm going to start buying. But currently, we also have speculation with Stellar XLM. I know that PayPal is about to come out with some big announcement. We're waiting to hear what comes out there. Understand that Stellar has made announcements in the past that they've kind of been working closely with PayPal. Now, this has been years ago, but it's something to be very monitoring very closely, as I think we need to understand, guys, we are like one or two big announcements away from shooting these prices to the moon. As at some point in time, we are going to see a case closed with the Ripple versus SEC case. If that works out in our favor, you can only expect not XRP just to rally, but XLM as well as the entire market. I don't think a lot of people out there understand that we should all be rallying around the Ripple versus SEC case, because if it works out in our favor, that is going to help prop up the entire market. Now, lastly, I did put out a presidential poll on the community tab. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, subscribe so you can get out on those community, or get in, I should say, on the community polls, but we did see 78% now going in favor of Trump. We've got 4% for Biden and 19%, nearly 20% of you out of the 1,000 votes I checked recently, where about an hour ago we put out the vote, about almost 20% or so said they want neither. And so very interesting. We'll see what comes out of that over the next 24 hours, and I'll report back. If you haven't already subscribed, click the like button. Definitely helps get our voice out there. I'll have more updates for you here later today, and we'll see you all in that next one.